Hey guys, it's Conquistador here. I'm going to be doing a quick, not going to be quick because there's quite a few games here, but I guess a quick PS3 game collection update. So before I show you that, just quickly, I got some, I got some mixer on the background. I just put some random players, so whoever he is, Trosty RM, go see him. Alright, so let's start off here with the game collection. So first game we got here is Assassin's Creed. The first one. I didn't play this game too much on the PS3. I did actually put a lot more time to it when I got it on the 360, like years back when it first came out, but never really got too far in it, so I can't really say too much about it. Next game we got here is Assassin's Creed 2. This game I had more extensive time with. I actually beat the whole game, and this one literally did everything beautifully. Whatever this game did, it did it 10 times better. It just improved on the entire formula, so that's a great game. And yeah, I got the rest of the games actually on 360, but these two I have here. Next game is Army of Two. Loved Army of Two back in the day when I first played this. You know, you were able to customize your own guns and, you know, customize your character, get new helmets, like masks. And it was sick because you could play with a friend and just customize your guns the whole way and just be like badass. Next game we got here is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I did most of my playing time on 360, like most of the bigger games. I played mostly on the 360, but still Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was amazing. Some people would argue it was probably the best Modern Warfare. I'm probably in between this one and the first one as the best. Next game here is Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is just another, you know, it's kind of the same thing as the second one. People consider this one not as good as the first two, but I actually did most of my playing time on Modern Warfare 3, actually. Next game we got here, which is probably this is my favorite Call of Duty game of all time, and that's Call of Duty World at War. Love this game. Introduced something we all know now as the zombies mode, Nazi zombies, and that simply was revolutionary for the time, because now look at how big Nazi zombies have grown. Next game, which I haven't played at all, but it's exclusive to the PS3, is Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. I haven't played it, but it looks kind of interesting. I got it for like really cheap. It was like $2, so that's why I got it. Next game I got that I also haven't played, but it was like $1, is Dark Sector, so I bought it because it was cheap, and you can see the sticker still kind of on there. Next game we got here, another game I haven't played. You're gonna see a pattern here. I have a lot of games that I buy that I haven't played. Is Dark Void. Don't know anything about it. It's just, I know, Capcom. It's cool, but I don't know if this game. I'm pretty sure that game is not that good, but it was cheap. It was like, I think, like $1 as well. So next game we got here, which spurred on an entire, I guess you could say, legacy on its own. Now it's it leads one of the most popular game series of all time, and that's Demon Souls. Didn't play too much time in this game, but if you guys all know Dark Souls, that game is a fucking juggernaut in gaming nowadays. And I can't excessively curse, but but yeah, it really spurred on an entire generation of its own, even Bloodborne. Next game is Eat Let Return to Mad Hazard. This game, it's like a parody of games. It basically, Mad Hazard is a dying video game character, and basically he's just trying to become relevant again, and somebody's messing up his game, and basically you start seeing parodies of other games like Mario and Halo and all that. There'll be parodies of that in there. Next game is Enemy Territory Quake Wars, and you know, the long-standing Quake series. Quake Wars is pretty popular. I mean, it wasn't popular. I don't know how popular this game was, but I played it back in the day and I really liked it. Next game, which a lot of people consider the best Fallout game, is Fallout New Vegas. Personally, I think Fallout 3 is the best Fallout game, and I stick to my guns on that, but hey, everybody has their own preference, and I would see why people would like this game a lot. Obsidian did a great job on it for a first time on a Fallout game. Next game we got here is the God of War Origins Collection. Yeah, it's basically just the Origins Collection. It has like all the PSP games, I believe. Next game we got here is God of War 3. And God of War 3 basically just took God of War and made it fucking 10 times better. Like, I really enjoyed God of War 3. And especially when you have to deal with all the gods on your own. That was just sick. I love this game. Still probably my favorite God of War. I got this recently, God of War Collection, so I could play the 2 original ones. Yes, I haven't played them, don't kill me. But I hadn't played the 2 original ones. I played the 3rd one in full, and the PSP games, but I never beat the 2 originals. Next game that I got for $1 that a lot of people don't like, but I thought it was pretty okay, is Genji Days of the Blade. It's an exclusive. It was like, I think, a launch title or something like that, but yeah. Not a lot of hype around that game once it came out. Next game is a black case cover. Let me see, what game is this? It is Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Basically just Grand Theft Auto 4, which we did Grand Theft Auto 4. It's Grand Theft Auto 4, but instead of the base game, it just comes with the 2 DLCs, the Lost in the Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony. And I think the Ballad of Gay Tony was probably the best expansion to GTA 4. And then I just continued off of that, and got another game, which is Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. I never actually played any of the Gran Turismo games, and this one was cheap. It was like $2. I got it. And yeah, the Prologue, so then I got Gran Turismo 5, and I haven't played either of these, so, you know, what can I say? Next game we got here is Haze, which was supposed to be a Halo killer, and once it came out, everybody just forgot about it because it was a pretty shit game. I actually personally enjoyed the time I had with it, but I could see now that when I went back to play it not too long, I could see why it's a pretty shit game. Next game, which is a lot of people's must get on the PS3, is Heavenly Sword, which I never played. Next game is History Battle for the Pacific, I think, which I also never played. It's just a Call of Duty, not a Call of Duty, sorry. It's a Call of Duty clone, really, but it's a World War II shooter. Next game we got here is Infamous, which I got for like $1, I believe. And yeah, it's just Infamous. Infamous is fucking awesome. If you don't have it, you should get it. And then follow that up with my favorite Infamous game, Infamous 2, which, funny enough, I only played like an hour or two of this, and I already knew that it was my favorite Infamous game, and I played the first one, and Second Son. Next game is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is actually a Japanese copy, as you can see. Since the American version, this game is like $70. So this one was like, I think like $7. So I'm like, yeah, I might as well go with this one. It was like perfect condition. Next game is Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. I love the first Kingdom Hearts. I never got to play the second one, but the first one I had some short time with and decided to start playing it again. I need to get back into this because I haven't beaten it. But it also comes with a bunch of other games. It comes with the first one, and then like I think a DS and a PSP game, I'm not sure. Next game we got here is Killzone 2. Didn't really play it, but I know the Killzone games are well respected along with Killzone 3. I know some people like the second one more, some people like the third one more. I haven't played them, so I really couldn't say. Next game here is Lost Planet 2. Played the demo back in the day on the 360, and I knew that I needed to get this game, and funny enough, I only got it recently. And now that everybody's like gone from it, there's not a real point, but it's still a cool game to have nonetheless. Next game is Los Viadomas. Love the TV show, so I decided to buy the game and never got to play it. South Park: The Stick of Truth, which sadly enough I bought from GameStop, and yep, doesn't work because some asshole decided to fucking strangle the shit out of a fucking Blu-ray disc. They usually shouldn't scratch, but they fucked this whole thing up, so it doesn't work. I don't even know why I have it still. Next game, which is $1 game, which is also a pretty bad game, is Lair. Lair had a lot of potential going in, but then you had to continuously use the motion control thingy on the PS4, and it just never worked. Next game I bought recently, which is weird because I know it's never gonna work. I'm never gonna be able to play it, but it's Mag. I bought it for like $2, and I just bought it. You can see it, $2. I bought it at a local mom and pop place, and it's never gonna work. But hey, I just decided to buy it. Next game is a game that a lot of people dislike that I actually really enjoyed, and that's Medal of Honor. This is the limited edition. It comes with Medal of Honor Front Line as well, which is pretty cool. Only the PS3 version, I believe, comes with that. And for $1, I think it's pretty worth it. You get 2 games for $1, so... And I actually really like Medal of Honor compared to a lot of people. Next game is not my game. Didn't really play it. My brother bought it. He barely played it because he sat through like half an hour of cutscenes and he got tired and stopped playing. So it's Metal Gear Solid 4. This game is notorious for having more cutscene than gameplay, but I heard when you do get into the game, it's really phenomenal. He got it for like $1. So I was considering playing this, but I never got around to it. Next game is Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. It comes with all the characters: Freddy Krueger, Smoke, Melina, I think, and Kenshi or whatever. I think there's also Kratos in this game, so that's pretty cool. Next game here is Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. This was the first PS3 game I think we ever got, and you can tell because look at it's like a hell of a beating, and it shows. Next game we got here is MotorStorm, a launch game. Got it for like $1. Didn't really play it, but the graphics still actually look really good on that game considering it's like more than like I think 10 years old now. NBA 2K14, not my game. Don't care for it. NCAA football. I wanted to get one of the NCAAs, and I bought that one and I never played it. Next game is NHL 09. This is like 89 cents, so I bought it as well at GameStop. Didn't care for it. Never played it actually. The game that I actually really did want to get, and I finally got my hands on. This is technically a Smash Bros. Clone, but I really love this game. And this PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. It's basically Smash Brothers with PlayStation mascots like Kratos, Ratchet and Clank, Sackboy, I forgot your name, bro. Big Daddy, Nathan Drake, which is pretty cool. I think Hayachi and the infamous dude is also here. Sorry. Next game we got here is Resistance: Fall of Man. Resistance is a famous game company, game franchise on the PS3, and never really played them. Played like I think like half an hour this one, and then I have 2 copies of 2 for some reason because they're like I think like $1, and 3 never played any of them. Next game we got here is Red Faction Armageddon. I liked Guerrilla. This game I didn't really play enough of, but it's not open world like Guerrilla was. So that was kind of a sad moment. Next game we got here is Ridge Racer 7, which is also I think a launch game, which was pretty sick. Ridge Racer 7! That guy was overhyped. I think it was E3 2006 PlayStation. Next game, SOCOM 4 US Navy SEALs. Didn't really play it. I know you could use a light gun with it, I think, but I never... The PlayStation Move, sorry. Never got to. Uncharted, my favorite Uncharted game is this one. Uncharted Drake's Fortune. The first game is still my favorite. I know a lot of people love this one, but I love all the Uncharted games. They're all amazing, phenomenal, except for, let me not say anything. I don't really like 4 that much. I felt like it was shortchanged. All these games, 1, 2, and 3, I think 3, they all had something of like a supernatural aspect where you would fight like creatures and monsters. 3, not so much. But 4 completely got rid of that, and that's why I love the first one the most. Next game, Viking Battle for Asgard. Never played it. Virtua Fighter 5. This game is old. You can tell because it has the old logo, and another Virtua Fighter game has never come. We already got the return of Tekken. Like, where's the new Virtua Fighter? Warhawk. Really like this game. It was like $1, and it's multiplayer only, and I'm surprised the servers are still up on this. I really like this game. Game I just got recently at GameStop's 4 for $10 deal was Vin Diesel's Wheelman. Didn't play it, but it looks pretty cool. White Knight Chronicles, haven't played it, but it's another exclusive. I think it's like an RPG. WWE 12, which I also got with the 4 for $10 deal at GameStop, haven't played it. Now here, coming into some of my favorite games, we got Yakuza 1 and 2 HD. This is only a Japanese game. It was only released in Japan. They are coming out with Kiwami, which I have pre-ordered in full. I played a little bit of the first one, but I got it once I already knew that the remake for Part 1, which is Kiwami, was coming out. So I decided to put it on hold and just wait for the remake. And it's a few days away now, and I'm going to be playing the shit out of that. Like, I love that game. I love the Yakuza game, so 1 and 2 HD, only a Japanese remake release. Yakuza Kenzen, another game that was only released in Japan. You can tell it's pretty old. I think it was like the 3rd game in the series, but a lot of people thought this was Yakuza 3, but it wasn't. I don't have Yakuza 3 though, which is sad. I need to get that. Yakuza Dead Souls, which I beat. I actually enjoyed this game. This was actually the first Yakuza game that I ever played, and I beat it in full, and it just made me love all the Yakuza games. Then I went and I beat 0, and yeah, I just love the Yakuza game. It's an amazing game. Probably the least, what do you say, the weakest link in the series, but it's still a really good game. Let's say I could decide to localize more of them. Next game we got here is Yakuza 4 that I got from GameStop, and let's get to the side story of this game. I bought it from GameStop online, and it didn't work. I only found it out after my time had been up. It looks like a perfectly fine disc. It doesn't look like anything's wrong with it, but it just doesn't work. It's defective or something. So yeah, that's the sad story of that. So I just ordered one from Amazon. It's coming tomorrow for Yakuza 4, and I'm just gonna replace it. Next game we got here is Yakuza 5, which is also, they have the American version, but it's only downloadable, and I wanted a physical edition, so I bought it from Japan. And the last game on the list of my PS3 games is The Club, which is, it's like an interesting, I guess you could say, Hunger Game-ish style, where you just collect points and go around on an arena killing people. So it's an interesting, idea, but I never really caught on with everybody. So yeah, that's my video game collection for the PS3. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks. Love you guys, and the Conquistador out.